What is up, guys? It is Weird 360 with me. Yeah, ooh, that rhymes. But
7 years ago, on March 1st, I made that video in 2013. What a horrible intro. Hey, what is up, guys? This is Robert at Gaming with Me, and welcome to the 7th year anniversary. 7 years with this fucking channel right here. Back when it used to be called We and 360 with Me. And here we are, now chilling at 7 years over, called Gaming with Me. We changed it back in, I believe, 2016, so it's been 4 years since that name change. I wanted to just talk about stuff. This is going to be a relaxing type video and kind of just talk about the future of the channel, the current state of the channel, and just reminiscing, a bit. 7 years is a long time, so if you stick with this video, I really appreciate it. I technically had a channel before this called Raving Rabbit 203. I made that back in 2010, so technically, if you want to be technical, it's been 10 years since I made videos, and a whole decade. I was 11 years old, and the first thing I did was set up my camera and did a sloppily tilted thing towards the TV of Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and I was talking about this glitched man, and I made like 4 videos on it. it's so bad.
Okay, now, I don't know if you can see this guy, but look at this guy. He's never dying. This is in the campaign. I guess it's a glitch.
But fuck you, Raving Rabbit 203. We're not talking about you. We're talking about this channel. This channel specifically is 7 years old. And I gotta say, I learned a lot within the past 7 years. Of course, I feel like most kids don't know how to run things, right? I think it's pretty obvious, This is no offense to any younger audiences that may be watching, but when I was, 2013, so I was 14, and recently turned 14, so it was almost 13, really. Recently turned 14, and I make these stupid videos that really aren't very good. I mean, even when I would do just commentaries, I could not stick to a topic. I was always, saying bullshit. But that's the thing about making videos and making anything that you love, to do. You learn with age. You learn with time. It doesn't even have to be with age necessarily that 21 is 100% smarter than 14-year-olds, because that may not be the case. There's a ton of brilliant 14-year-olds. What I am saying, though, is that your craft, what you like to do, which I love to obviously make videos and make music. And I know that for a fact I've improved dramatically now than I did before then, and that's the same with the music. I feel like I've been currently writing stuff that's way better than I just released last year. Last year. I was like, wait, when was it? Yeah, last year. And that's the same with the videos, where I feel like now at this state, even though there are a lot of other videos I truly enjoyed, I feel like I finally understand what I want to do with YouTube on this channel. And yes, that's 7 years later. Again, if you count the Raving Rabbit, that's 10 years later in terms of now I finally know what I want to do at the age of 20. I know 21, yes, I am right now 21. But as we're talking about when I was 20, last year's is this past 12 months, I guess really 9 months, or yeah, probably like 9 months, is officially what I finally was like, I know what I want to do. It's crazy what I was actually able to accomplish with this channel. I have over 1,500 subscribers, and that alone just blows my mind. And for a lot of people, 1,500 subscribers in 7 years is not a lot. For some, it is a lot. It's way more than they ever had. And for some, it's like, what? I gained 1,000 subs in 2 days, bro. What are you talking about? I'm now have 1 million subs. But I feel where we're at, I'm pretty happy with. I was pretty surprised at the fact that, yeah, we finally got there, And it's really, again, within this past years where we actually gained a few hundred subs pretty quickly. What's crazy is that we were able to go to E3. I mean, not with this channel literally, but the fact that I had a video of, going to E3 and competing in the ARMS tournament and being on Nintendo's official YouTube channel. That was crazy. And that in that same year, earlier in that year, I mean, that's when this channel technically blew up for a few days, where my touchscreen video of the Nintendo Switch touchscreen was the news topic of that day. People reported on my video. It was the craziest shit ever. I was on IGN Daily Fix. You know, Naomi Kyle said my name. You know, I was on Forbes. I was on GameSpot. I was on Eurogamer. It was just crazy, you know, to think about that my video was getting that crazy amount of views. And you know, again, for somebody like I remember it said like 60,000 views in a day or something, over 60,000 views in a day. That was insane. I've never been able to get to that point yet. But for some people, 60,000 something views in a day is just, that's one video that they get every day. They pump out videos every day, and that's what they get, 60,000 plus. Some people get millions, you know, and kudos to them. But for what I saw my first time ever of experiencing something like that was mind blowing, and I was very, very happy with that. Just recording things like going on the Super Nintendo mini line, you know, in New York for over 24 hours. I would have never done that if it wasn't for the videos, if it wasn't for recording, you know. With this channel, I was able to create friendships that I never thought imaginable, you know. I mean, think about it. With this channel, I was able to go on the Juices Loose podcast. You know, I used to do sometimes the Active Gamer Life podcast. And with the Juices Loose specifically, I mean, I met all these dudes: Terrell, Terminator Juice, Mrs. T, Rob, Retro, Clocked It. You know, it blows my mind. And I was able to, you know, Rob, I remember at one point, you know, came over to my place so we could go play the Switch early. You know, I met Retro in New York. Like, that shit was crazy. It's things that without this channel never would have existed. We wouldn't be talking every day in a group chat, you know, and it's crazy. You know, people all the time bring up, I know sometimes people, because they don't understand. It is everyday people that don't understand. You know, they're like, "Oh, what about your social life?" You know, because they know that I love to play games. I'm way more social than those people ever will be, than they ever imagine to be. You know, if you don't count me talking to these podcast dudes, you know, as some of my best friends, talking on a group chat and meeting them up in real life, you know, if you don't count that as social, I hate to break it to you, but you're just an ignorant fuck. Because everyone's always like, yeah, but what about, you know, so socially awkward? It's like, no. I just talked to 7 more people than you ever will in your whole fucking life, you apparently social ignorant fuck. Anyway, what is it? Anyway, there's a lot of things that I've never would have done if it wasn't for YouTube and just the creation of videos. You know, the skits that I've done. I love the skits like the day my Super Nintendo Classic got canceled. You know, having the Warp of the Planet of the Apes music and making it all dramatic. And I really am able to express my love for film in gaming, and I love the fact that I can combine the two. You know, I that's what I do every month now with the Back of the Backlog. You know, not every episode of Back of the Backlog is going to be something like the Metroid Prime one, but as long as they're entertaining and they're whether they're funny or slightly dramatic, as long as they're entertaining, they don't have to push the plot forward too much. As long as it's cool, I'm glad. I love the fact that I can film stuff not only for gaming but in terms of film. And combine the two, like with the Back of the Backlog, and it's fucking awesome. If you're ever curious about the history of this channel, videos that were the most impactful, I would look no further than my GWM Essentials playlist. I made a playlist of all my favorite videos throughout the years, and a lot of them aren't quite from the beginning, because a lot of the beginning ones, it was just a 14, 15-year-old kid rambling over gameplay, and a lot of times wasn't rambling, and he was just silent, and he would sit there and play the game, and it wasn't entertaining. And no wonder I didn't get the views back then, you know. And not all of them are winners, like the very first video that I ever did make. Again, hi, I'm Wing It 360 with me. Yeah, no, it's not that good. And I will admit, you know, if you go back to a lot of those, there's a lot of dislikes on a lot of those videos, and the reason is, and I'll admit, I'm here to be honest with you guys. I was one of those guys where, you know, I was 14. You know, I only did it 2013. I would go on a lot of people's channels and be like, you know, those comments. Hey, hi, I'm Robert of Wing It 360 with me. I play Minecraft, Call of Duty, and blah 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 blah. You should check me out. And I got a lot of views from that. I will admit, I got a lot of views and subs for that. that whole 2013, I rode the coattails of that shit until Google kind of snipped that in the ass and you weren't able to do that anymore. And I think it's good. You shouldn't do that. I admit, you shouldn't, you know? But again, you live and you learn. I'm 21. I wouldn't do the same things I would do when I was 14. And it's interesting seeing that. Currently, the state of the channel is the most consistent, the most healthiest it's ever been. I'd honestly say ever. It really is. It blows my mind that, you know, there was a year where specifically 2018 that was, I think I did 7 videos within the whole year. I think it was 7 videos with 52 weeks there are in a year. I think it's 52 or 54. Who cares? I don't fucking care. Someone's gonna be like, how do you not know it's 52 or 54? Because I don't fucking care, bro. But anyway, that's not the point. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's a pretty low number. I'm not gonna lie. In 2018, it was just, that was kind of a weird year for me in general in terms of anything, whether it was the hobbies or whatever. It was just a weird year for me, and that's where a lot of my music was, where I was writing. You know, I was writing a lot of music during then. Even then, still a weird period, I will admit, of my life. Again, like I said, I'm going to be bouncing all over the place in this video, but I remember when I first got 300 subs, and I remember I got a partnership with Maker Studios, which was at the time was RPM. They made it their own segment that was RPM, and I was so hyped because I was like, holy shit. I remember I made my first cent. Later did that young 14-year-old know that he wouldn't be making any money at 21 doing YouTube. Yeah, I'll explain that. So basically, you had RPM, and, you know, I mean, you were able to get custom thumbnails, because back then for YouTube, not everyone had the ability to upload custom thumbnails. So if you go to my oldest videos, so many of them, for the first, like, I want to say maybe 50 to 80, I don't know, don't have custom thumbnails. And that was also the time where I was just spewing out videos, bullshit as content a lot of the time. And during then, I just wasn't able to do custom thumbnails. And then I finally was able to do the custom thumbnails. And if you know, I like doing the custom thumbnails. They're fun. They add a little flavor. They add a little spice to the whole video itself. And so I was hyped with that. And then eventually Disney bought up Maker, which was the owner of RPM. So everyone just kind of went into Maker. So I was getting paid by Disney. And I remember it was cool because my one big, you know, check of, like, I think it was like $100 in 2017 was, and you saw, so Walt Disney Buena Vista, you know, getting paid by Disney. I was like, oh shit, look who got paid by the Mickey Mouse boys. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, boy, fuck you, Disney. That's for taking my money, seeing Endgame 10 times, even though it was before. But you know what I'm saying? It was really cool. I thought that was just such a surreal thing. Then I believe Disney closed that. They don't own it anymore, something like that. Regardless, they closed it. I'm not a part of them anymore. I'm not a part of any partner, not even YouTube yet, because I can't even get monetized yet. Because now they changed it where you have to have a certain amount of watch time, and that's fine. Then, as you know, like I said, in the past year, we've been incredibly consistent, doing a video a week, and back in June, I believe, is when I started to live stream 3 times a week. First it was 2 times, then it was 3 times. That's where we definitely got a quick little boost. I'm not gonna lie, we got a quick little boost. Went from, I think, 1,200 to it's now 1,000, about to be 600. You know, got a quick little boost. And I will say the whole thing about streaming is that a lot of people that are watching this video right now probably found me through the streams, the Mario Maker streams and the Smash ones specifically. You know, I love to do the other ones like the new games and stuff, but those don't quite get the new viewers. The new eyes are from the Smash and the Mario Maker 2 streams. And while I love doing the live streams, I have to be honest with everyone, obviously, that's not going to last for forever. You know, every Sunday Smash Ultimate, every Friday Mario Maker, every Tuesday, you know, a new game or whatever. Well, that might be able to stay because, you know, new games come out all the time. But as in for like Smash Ultimate, you know, there's eventually where Smash Ultimate, people aren't going to play it anymore. We're going to move on to the next Smash game, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know what the future's going to hold. And when Mario Maker, you know, I kind of want to mix it up between Mario Maker 2 and Dreams and Animal Crossing when that comes out. Maybe play some Minecraft, you know. And what I mean by that, also by Minecraft, I mean just myself. I know a lot of people will be like, oh, well, you could play with viewers, and that's cool and all, but I've never truly understand why viewers want to play so much with you or aka me, and just because like I'm just trying to play a game and chill and provide some commentary, talk almost like a podcast in a way, and just talk to the chat like that. And so when people say, "Oh, let's play Minecraft together," I've never quite understood that. I understand to a certain degree, but I'm like, you see me for what, a few months, and you want to play games with me so much. And I think it's awesome. I think I really appreciate it, and that kind of goes to like just people that are true fans of the channel. I really appreciate it. People who check out all the videos and the streams. I understand, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's weird because the streams have been the bigger part of this channel for the past few months. And what I mean by bigger part, I don't mean as in production wise, I mean as in viewers. They've just gotten the more attention than the videos, and I've tried to have it where I was always hoping that the streams would get people to watch the videos. That was the whole reason I started streaming, is to get people to watch, to get more watch time, so people could also watch the videos. I love making videos. Live streams are fun, they're a ton of fun, but at the end of the day, that's not my bread and butter. My bread and butter is writing a script, making a skit, doing a discussion, something like that. I like doing that. That's my bread and butter. That's what I like doing. And the streams, the reason I do it so frequently is because you kind of have to. If I'm being honest, you kind of have to, or else, everything's gonna plummet. If I'm being honest. And there probably are a bunch of viewers that will look at this. Maybe they only watch the Mario Maker and they just are here to share a level. And I hate to break it to you, but it's probably not a reason why you should be here, if I'm being honest. Like, if you're just here to share a level every Friday, I appreciate it, but like, I don't appreciate it at the same time. Like, it's like, I appreciate the people that actually genuinely watch the videos. The videos, like I said, they come out once a week. They're the ones that I really like doing. In this month, for sure, there's gonna be some cool videos we're gonna be doing, and the live streams are just side things. They're the side, and just like, for instance, something like Ninja. Ninja's not always gonna stick to Fortnite. I'm not always gonna stick to Mario Maker, if I'm being honest. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Again, if it's a Mario Maker 3, maybe switch over to that. But I want to play Dreams. I want to play Animal Crossing and stuff like that. But also just kind of on my own, own. Not saying I'll ever visit someone's island or something, but it's weird. And I guess I could talk about that a little bit, is fans. I really appreciate everyone that really enjoys me, and the people I've met over the past few months that really talk a lot. There's a lot of people that are new subs, more fresh subs that really talk a lot in the chat, and I really appreciate it because that's awesome. That's what I want the chat for. I want the chat to be active. That's why I'm always communicating with the chat. What's crazy is I remember seeing, this was back in E3 2017. I've been recognized outside as Gaming With Me a few times, and it blew my mind. I mean, a few times. I was in like twice. Was it 3 times? I think it was twice. No, it was 3 times. One guy literally took a photo with me. I was like, what? This is 2017. This was when I was at E3. He's like, I've been trying to find you. Takes a photo of me, puts it up on Twitter. I was like, holy shit, that's me. And he's taking a photo of me, and I'm just like, hello. Very cool. Same with this other guy. He was like, oh, it's you, yo. He's like, and I was talking about, I thought he knew me from the ARMS thing, but he actually knew me from the channel, and it was really cool to see that. And I thought that was awesome. We had a really nice discussion. It's cool seeing someone that's also just a genuine, nice person that also likes your interest. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that I feel like in the chat, if I'm being honest, for live streams, that they enjoy going on live streams, but they don't play games like how I do. It's a lot of the times where they just play Smash or they just play Mario Maker, and that's cool. But they're not quite interested in the videos just because they don't care about any other game except one game. That blows my mind. I don't know how you can play games and not care about other games, but it is what it is. And it's time to really try to expand the audience. It's, I'm 21. This is the time to really try to push the money, to really try to see what we could do. And what I mean by that is I want to start to do an ad for this channel. I've seen other people do this and work for them, and I'm interested in seeing how it could work for me. So I want to make like a 30-second ad of gaming with me and just kind of say like what we do, back of the backlog, the discussions, the skits, the streams, and just a quick 30-second just insert. Remember the video with my mom playing Mario Maker? That was really funny. I love that video. Try to do some more stuff like that, but as in like put it in the ad and put stuff for the back of the backlog. Really quick little things, and try to see how that'll come out. And really, I don't know exactly. If you have an idea, my question for you, if you made it to this far, you're awesome. But what's a funny thing you've seen in this channel? What's your favorite video essentially? Because I gotta try to find. I don't know quite how to do it. It's in my mind, but I don't know exactly which clips I want. I have to go through the clips. I really have to sit down one day and just think about the clips and make an ad for the video, and make an ad for the channel and see how it does, and leave it just sitting there. Forget about it. Pay it off. Every month, do a little bit of things, and just forget about that it's even going on. Because that's what I do actually with my music. You just kind of let it sit there and just let it do its thing. And you get clicks and you'll get new subs, and you just over time new viewers. But for the videos, for the video portion, that's what I love to do. And if you notice, that's what we've been so consistent on. We've been doing the video month. At the end of the month, we always do a back of the backlog, and I love doing that series. It's so refreshing to finally figure out what I wanted to do. Back of the backlog is literally the secret, that key that has been locked in my mind of film and games combined, of what I wanted to do. Obviously, there's other channels that do something sometimes similar, but there's nothing quite like Back of the Backlog with the Kylo and the Niffler and the alien and the way it's set up like a TV show. You have the credits, you have after credits, you have the gameplay section, like the actual review part. There's nothing quite like it, and I think a lot of people would really love that series if more people checked it out. Because anytime someone watches that, everyone likes it, dude. Everyone likes it, and that's why it's like, obviously there's gonna be people that don't like it. That's fine, but the people who generally like games are probably gonna like it, and I think could be genuinely entertained by it. And I feel like if more people watched it, we could be a lot bigger than what we are right now. And we don't know how we're going to be 7 years from now. Again, that'll be 14 years of the channel. It'll be interesting to see another 7 years what we're doing. This is a long video, but I really wanted to just gush out everything that I can, that all the thoughts that I've been brewing up in my mind about the channel, because I believe we can do some big shit with this channel. You know what I'm saying? In terms of numbers, I really believe it. Because I think with the back of the backlog and the skits alone, that can push this channel above a lot. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I think an ad would help that. And so yeah, I definitely want to try, because I love doing this. This is great. This is a lot of fun. Something as simple as this, and if you watch it all the way to this, you're mind-blowing. I really appreciate it. It's just, in the end of the day, I've always been more of a videos guy, and the streams are always nice. But at the end of the day, the streams can only take us so far. And I got to think of something else to really push us. Because I feel like people would enjoy what we give out. Not my earlier stuff, but now, in this past year, what we've been doing concrete, I think it's solid. I think people would enjoy it. And we just got to find out how. Because I don't quite know how. No one knows how. There is no secret recipe, but it's just, I'll keep delivering on the content and make each one entertaining. Like I said, nothing has to be mind-blowing every single video. This is crazy shit, but at least, as long as they're entertaining, and well done, it's a win in my book. But yeah, guys, this is a long ramble of my channel about me. I don't mean to make it be like, oh, this is my video about me. But it's nice to kind of sit down and just talk about the current state of the channel and what I would like to see in the future. And what I like to see in the future is of course growth. It's obvious. And like I said, the streams will be here. But if for some reason videos absolutely blew up, and I can't promise that I'd be doing Smash every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, or Mario Maker every Friday. Like, those are fun and they're cool. But if I'm being honest, that's not my 100% cup of tea. My cup of tea are the videos. And I like making stuff. I like creating. And you don't create live streams. It's fun to commentate and talk on live streams. That's why people do it. But they're not creating anything. And that's a big difference. So yeah, guys, go check out that GWM Essentials playlist. I definitely recommend it. I guarantee you missed some videos on there, and there's a lot that are really funny. Some earlier stuff is probably the COD community reacts. That shit is so funny. Also, it's funny, if you go on my most viewed videos, there's some weird, curious cases, I will say. One of them, I still gets views to this day, which is annoying, is this parody of Can't Hold Us by Macklemore, and it's called Won't Blow Up. It's a Minecraft parody. And that shit has got like 30-something thousand views. I'm like, come on, man. God damn it. Those are going to be people's first interactions of me rapping, which is really bad, and singing, because I'm literally talking into the mic like this. It's horrible. Yeah, you hear that? It's pretty horrible mic quality. And that's a bad first impression in terms of music, I'm not gonna lie. But again, I was 14 there. Who fucking, like, I swear, you know what I mean? You can't judge my musical ability off of goddamn Won't Blow Up. Because people actually love the Goodbye Wii U. I really like that. Goodbye Wii U. But yeah, I mean, that's on my GWM Essentials. But yeah, go check that playlist out. I really recommend it. There's a lot of hidden gems on this channel, because there's so many videos on this channel that I mean, how do you know which ones are the best ones? And the first one isn't the best one. You know, it's my intro, but it is an essential one. That's like, if you're a fan of the channel, if you want to see more videos, you got to check out the first video, right? And see how shit it is. Because it is shit. What is up, guys? It is Wednesday. Ooh, that rhymes. Like, I think that's what I said. It was like, what the fuck? And then I said some really questionable shit that is apparently humorous. I don't know. It's weird shit. But hey, that's 7 years. 7 fucking years. That's crazy. Here's to another 7. You know, I mean, the next time I'll probably do an update video, unless something really impactful happens. I mean, I argue every year there's something really impactful, but as for number-wise, 10 is the one. I'm not going to make 8 years, 9 years, but it's because I haven't done this since 3 years. So it's been a long time. So next time we'll do this is probably 10 years of gaming with me. 10 years is a big number. So that's 3 years from now. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. To anyone that actually watched all this, you're a god. And a god amongst men, you are. Yes, I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Yeah, next week is going to be a fun Animal Crossing video. So will, hopefully, I'm trying, the week after. That should be pretty damn cool. If I have to delay it, fuck it. But the week after, that will be pretty cool. And obviously, Back in the Backlog, Tearaway Unfolded at the end of the month. And a 24-hour live stream of Animal Crossing. You know, that would be pretty intense. But yeah, guys, see you guys next time. It's going to be funny to look back on this 7 years from now. Because I was looking at my 3 years of gaming with me, or I know it was 3 years of Wii 360 with me, and I was breaking down like videos. Shit is stupid. It didn't even make sense. Like, this makes more sense to talk about the channel, talk about it, progress. You know, again, this is a long ramble, but it is what it is. I needed to get this off my chest. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much from the bottom of my balls, or I think Etika said. My bottom of my black balls. I don't have black balls. I might, though. You have to check. You know, I appreciate every single one that watched any video, comments, you know, likes, anything. You know, it's actually mind-blowing. People don't quite understand until you actually upload something. When you see even 10 views, you're like, wow, 10 people clicked on my video and watched me bullshit out the mouth. And it's pretty crazy. It's really, really crazy. So, thank you to everyone that watched. And here's to another 7 years. That would be 14. And then he could almost drink. The channel is still pretty young. Channel's still a kid. 7 years old. He probably hasn't even played a game yet. So yeah, guys. See you guys next time. Peace.